Ghana, the Black Stars of Ghana have beaten the Twiga Stars of Tanzania. Mashemeji. They've beaten them 4-1. The game was 1-1 for a long time. Tanzania did so well to get back into this game. Again, this team is just so resilient. They came back just before halftime, again from a set piece. I want to believe it was actually put as an own goal. Was it an own goal? Oh no, they gave it to Athumani. Yeah, Athumani did so well in the back post to get behind the header across the box and make it 1-1. Earlier, they were just basic mistakes at the back. So I don't know what they were doing at the back. And what's her name? Our Capitan. Where's our captain? Katunzi. Katunzi was actually captain, but she was playing in midfield today. I feel like she's been so solid all tournament. This was just one of those performances where fatigue and just you know being the leader in a team that's underdogs like this is quite difficult, right? Because everyone is looking up to you. You can't make a mistake, and you know, not to say that they didn't play as a team. They really did play as a team. They just didn't have enough today. And Katunzi always epitomizes effort and energy and great decision making. So yeah, she was not great today when it was even brought off. She plays it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper tries to clear Idrissa. The ball comes off of Adubea, Princea Adubea. And then, yeah, after that, it was just well, that's after they scored. After Tanzania made it 1-1, it was just a struggle here and there. Just Ghana probing, looking for ways to beat this Tanzanian defense. Then they realized that going through the channel is the way, because again, I've mentioned it over and over again in this tournament, they love playing with a back three. So they went to the back four today, but at moments in the game, they were always finding themselves in a back three, or you find two people going to the back, almost two sweepers, because they're really, really wary of that ball over the top. From Ghana. And Chantelle Boye-Hlorkah, like, this lady is so good. She's a game breaker. She can make things happen in any scenario, right? So yeah, it was through that what was it? Why am I forgetting what I want to say? Actually, no, that was the third goal. So the second goal was actually through Mafo, who in the first game came off the bench, was started in this game. I think even the second game she came off the bench. She was it was Princea Adubea. Actually, it was Adubea. Adubea, who was quite solid the entire game, had gotten the first goal, obviously through her pressing. She was quite intentional in trying to get into the box every single time. That is how they tried to break down this back three that became a back two of Tanzania, especially in transition. So she did so well, getting into the box and then finally winning a penalty. And yeah, it was calmly slotted in by, well, not calmly, because the keeper actually got something on it, by Alice Kusi. Alice Kusi is the one who had that mad shot against Banyana that came off the post. This game as well, she's a very good shooter from outside the box. And yeah, that one also came off the post. This penalty, she slotted it in. And at 2-1, after 64, 65 minutes, then you could start seeing them playing with more and more confidence. At that point, Adubea came on. Tanzania then took off Katunzi because also energy levels were just dwindling. Lunyamila was taken off as well, who has been one of their key players all tournament long. And they just didn't create much after that. They just really didn't create much after that. So the game was at 2-1 for a long time, up until the 87th minute. Was it the 89th minute? When, no, it was the 87th minute. When Badu got her goal, assist from Chantelle, and then finally Chantelle got her goal in the 90th minute. Chantelle is such a baller. I'm in love with how she plays. Like, really love her playing ability. Even I'm just watching Chantelle's goal right now. In fact, that's what I was trying to look for. It got to a point where one player is sweeping, and then that leaves Chantelle literally onto the side of that defender, but onside, because one defender has put everyone onside, right? So yeah, Tanzania gave us a beautiful moment. They got their first ever WAFCON point against Banyana, which was a very, very beautiful moment for them. They go back home with a lot to work on. The one big regret that I have with this team in this tournament is that I did not get to see the person. I kept on clamoring for Clara Luvanga. She was the player that I was really, really looking forward to watching in this tournament. 18-year-old who plays at Al Nassr. So much hype to her. Like, she's such a baller. And I think it was just injury she just couldn't play in this tournament, which was quite sad to see. But for Ghana, this was an impressive result. And they managed to score 4 goals after really, really struggling to get even one against Banana. So they show you how potent they can be. But also, the sad thing about this result is Botswana are now out, because Botswana were depending on a draw in this game. 1-1 draw between Tanzania and Ghana would mean Botswana were going through after the heroics versus Tunisia yesterday. But yeah, that didn't happen. So Ghana are through. Ghana will now play... who will Ghana now play? Ghana will now play... These guys have not given us the thing. Ghana will now play Algeria, which is a very, very interesting game. Algeria, they were really good in the first 45 minutes, their first 45 minutes of the tournament. Since then, I've not seen them hit those levels, but I know they're still going to be a very, very tough prospect for the Ghana team. And yeah, Ghana are through. Mali are also through, and they will play the host Morocco. South Africa are through. So from this group, we get those 3 teams: Mali, South Africa, and Ghana. Then from Group B, we have Nigeria and Algeria. And then from Group A, we have the hosts Morocco, Zambia, and Senegal, all through to the quarterfinals.